Something super strange is going on. We're being told by those in the know that we are supposed to be trusting our kids' moral compass and knowing that they know inside themselves exactly what's right for them and how they are supposed to make decisions and lead their lives. So I'm a mom of 6 and I've been a teacher for well over 25 years now. So I hang out with kids a lot and I have a big problem with this position. Have you guys ever read Lord of the Flies? Do you remember what it looks like when we leave kids to create their own little society? Kids are here and now people. I trust my children to demand the snacks and the time on their screens and everything that makes them happy and helps them have fun. And I trust myself to give them that moral compass. What? Are you saying that kids don't have a moral compass? I sure am. Kids show up amoral. When they want something, they want it now. It's up to me to stop them and say, hey, maybe this is not a good idea. And slowly they learn the right way to behave. So, if we leave the kids alone for the night, what are they gonna eat for dinner? Is it gonna be the ice cream? Or are they gonna make themselves a salad? You give me your best guess. Let's say your child wants to drive the car. You hand them over the car keys? Is that okay with you? Now why don't you? And your child wants to cross a very big street. Do you let the kid go by himself? Or do you hold the child's hand? Why do you do that? Well, that's because kids do not have great judgment. So now, if this notion of trusting the children and letting them do what they find best were not so dangerous, I would say let it be. But we have two major problems that are so dangerous that I feel like I need to share this with you. These are the two things that could happen if we back off and let our children be their own moral arbiters. Number one, these kids are gonna be completely left alone. They are not smart enough, big enough, or capable enough to make decisions for themselves, just as if we left them alone, they wouldn't take a shower for a full week. That's my guarantee. So when we leave our children to trust their own judgment and we follow them, there's no leader in the home. And that is a terrifying experience for our small kids because they need us to tell them what's right and wrong. They need us to help define the world for them. When children are left alone, they become insecure, they become depressed, and they do not know how to proceed, and they make so many unnecessary mistakes. Of course, conversation about their ideas and how they see the world is of utmost importance. We must be listening to our children all the time, and that's the respect we give them. But we also must know that bringing in our judgment and creating rules and structure is what our children need more than anything from us. And the second really terrible outcome to letting our children decide what's best for them and how to run their lives is that when we don't discipline our children, when we don't stop our kids from doing the wrong things and direct them toward the right decisions, society is going to do that. Our children are not going to be supported in continually behaving this way as they enter adulthood. They're going to get pushback from the rest of the world. And you know what? The rest of the world does not love them. The rest of the world could not care less about your child. So when you back off and let your child behave as he wants to in the playground and push another kid, and instead of having strong discipline, asking the child, now why did you do that? What was bothering you? You have left your child to be open to being disciplined by the rest of society. That is not a safe place for your child. So parents, step in, be leaders, make rules for your children. Be their moral compass. They need you more than ever. If you enjoyed this video, please share with a friend, subscribe, and of course, I always enjoy your comments below.